Howdy, 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 my beautiful Aquarius. How are you doing, darling? My name is SimplyVelca, and today I'm going to be getting into your weekly tarot horoscope reading, Aquarius, for December 2021. All right, be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Aquarius, to get the full spectrum of what's going down for you. If you enjoy this tarot reading today, or you just enjoy my vibe, be sure to give this video a like and subscribe, and comment down below which cards resonate and how, because that's how I keep up with you, Aquarius. Be sure to be also looking out for the code word that's going to show up somewhere in this video, Aquarius, to write down in the comments below to be entered for a chance to win a free reading by me, darling. Okay, so let's just jump right into this. Also, if you want to book a private personal reading with me, my website's linked down below, simplyvelca.com. So let's get into this, Aquarius. Let's see where the vibes are at, darling. What's going on for you this week, honey? We're starting this out with the Eight of Wands. Some of y'all might be moving in some type of way, whether y'all are moving from some type of relationship in your life. For many of you guys, it might be some type of environmental thing, living situation, Aquarius, I feel, or it might be a job thing. As well, it could just be representing movement in terms of making a lot of progression, Aquarius, in terms of whatever your goals are. I say this because of the Queen of Cups coming in here, you know, keeping your eye on the prize, whatever it is that you've been focusing in on. Maybe some type of project, you're going to see a lot of progression with that. As well, it could be about people as well. You might be noticing a lot of progression, Aquarius, with this person that you might have been connecting to for some time now. A lot of, you know, I feel like they might be opening up a lot more to you, Aquarius, is something that I feel. I just heard Pisces. I really wanted to say Pisces strongly, so maybe they have some strong Pisces in their chart. Maybe you do. If you do, be sure to check out Pisces reading. I upload water signs every Sunday. So let's continue on with this. Just overall movement for you, Aquarius, which is just a really good sign, right? You don't want to ever be stagnant daily. 10 of Cups coming in here, so very fabulous card to be having in terms of some type of social, whether it's romantic or platonic, Aquarius. I feel as if this is the direction that you're going into. I feel like you're going to be feeling very secure in your relationships, I feel, Aquarius. It feels like definitely if you already are in a committed situation, you might be seeing a lot more progression in regards to maybe starting a family together, maybe starting to move in together in that type of way. It also is like you're on the path towards feeling a lot more fulfilled. You know, it's also a card of accomplishments, Aquarius. You might be feeling very accomplished by whatever progression starts happening in your life. You know, I see a chart like not spiking down, but it's just like I think about a chart like going up in that way. You know, if you see that little graph, you know, and it's just going up in that way. So it's like something's progressing in a positive way. You're seeing a lot more growth, Aquarius. So whether it's in terms of career or growth in terms of your relationships, just it feels very happy for you. And that's why you're going to be having that 10 of Cups energy for you, because you're going to be feeling extremely just accomplished and fulfilled. Sun card coming in here, honey, Aquarius, we are going in strong positively for you, Aquarius, even if I can't speak, darling, right? With the Sun energy here, it's the very best card in the tarot deck, the Sun. Okay, so the Sun refers to abundance and manifestation, things being revealed to you, Aquarius. So it's almost like your path is opening up a lot more, Aquarius. I feel like you're going to feel a lot more sure of yourself and like the direction that you're going in your life and just the things that are happening for you and to you, Aquarius. I feel like whatever progression is going down for you, especially in terms of your relationships, it's just nothing but good news. I see nothing but good news and positivity in some way. And so if you haven't been hearing back from your person, if that's what this reading is about, you're going to be seeing a lot more progression towards this way in a lot more of a positive way. So those that are having those questions where it's just like, do they still think about me, or just like, do they still care about me? You know, are we going to make things work out? You know, because I feel like for some of you guys, Aquarius, you had some type of disruption, some type of relationship in your life. They absolutely do think about you, Aquarius, and there's definitely going to be a lot more positivity. I don't know why I can't say that word right now. Going down for you. All right, Aquarius. Continuing on, the Ace of Cups coming in for you, Aquarius. Come on now, honey. Ace of Cups coming in here. That's the card of new love, your heart chakra opening up, as well as new opportunity. And it's under your Eight of Wands where that movement is, Aquarius. So very fabulous energy to be having, darling, right? So definitely Aquarius is for my singles, darling. My singles, you might be having some type of friendship that was been platonic, really progressing in a fast-paced motion. or others of you guys, your path if you're noticing a lot of changes in your path, Aquarius, you're going to be, it's because your path is being aligned with other people, so you connect with them. That's where that connection comes in. So welcome in these changes coming in for you, Aquarius, because it's these changes, even if those changes are perceived bad for you or inconvenient for you, Aquarius, it's because, like, further down your path, as your path intertwines with this new direction, it's getting you to that Ace of Cups, okay, Aquarius? So definitely be happy when these changes occur, even if they're initially inconvenient, we'll say. Back of the deck is the Six of Wands as well, Aquarius, which is my favorite tarot card in the deck outside of the major arcana. So definitely this is the card of fame and fortune. This is the card of victory, spotlight. You're being noticed, Aquarius. Like, no matter which way you twist and turn this, even with the Sun card, a lot of attention is on you, Aquarius. A lot of attention is on you. It's like you are the main subject. You are the main topic in people's eyes and what people talk about. I have a sneeze coming, honey, so if you see me making a weird face, Aquarius, you'll know why, okay? So continuing on here, Nine of Swords as the focal point of this energy, and under your 10 of Cups, a very interesting energy, Aquarius, because it's like this is showing to me that you guys have been feeling very anxious about you feeling fulfilled or just accomplished. It's almost as if you were worried about if you were going to have that family. Some of you guys have been trying to make a family. Some of you guys have been trying to, like, perhaps even try to get pregnant or what have you, or just getting to the place of in like your career or in your relationships where you have it all, that white picket fence and the dog and that golden retriever, honey, and all of that. And so it's very interesting to see this, that you're currently feeling anxious because you have so much positivity coming towards you, Aquarius. It's like, why are y'all feeling that anxious energy, honey? Continuing on, we have the Queen of Wands, and this goes under your Sun energy. So definitely whatever is happening, it's inspiring you to leave the nest, Aquarius. This is going to be a very random specific message, but I feel like some of you Aquariuses are in this process of coming out of some type of depression, or not even, let's not say depression, but like you guys have been perhaps in a very hermit mode recently. I feel as if you're going to be feeling a lot more inspired to putting yourself out there again, being a lot more social, because I'm being shown it's like some of you guys are like removing the blackout curtains, or like finally lifting the curtains, allowing some sun to come into your room, or you guys are going outside more, Aquarius. I feel like a lot of you guys, this Nine of Swords, this anxiety, those sleepless nights, that's really what it represents, the sleepless nights. With that Nine of Swords, like, I feel like this has been really crippling for you, darling, right? And you guys are, I feel like at least you guys are coming out of this. So I like that energy a lot. Hanged Man coming in under your Eight of Wands and your Ace of Cups, darling. So it's through this movement, giving you opportunity that then gives you that change of perspective. And something I want to point out is with the Hanged Man, you see the Sun energy behind this individual. You don't see that Sun energy, rather the Sun, which is very complementary of your literal Sun that we have here. You don't see this happiness, you don't see this what's coming towards you right now, Aquarius, until you commit, right? Until like you get into that change of perspective, right? That inconvenience that I was telling y'all about just beforehand, Aquarius. That's why I was telling you, just like really be looking forward to these inconveniences or this change in trajectory, because that's where you see that Sun. You don't see it otherwise, Aquarius. All right. So even in the artwork of the cards themselves are telling you the same messages that I'm telling you. So I'm not just being overtly optimistic, honey, right? Because I know I am guilty of that sometimes, darling, right? You have the Full energy, darling. This is my favorite artwork. This is my favorite card in the major arcana, darling, is the Full energy. And this is under your 10 of Cups as well as your 9 of Swords coming in here. Some of you guys, Aquariuses, what it is that you've been having anxiety about is like you were craving so much of this 10 of Cups, darling, right? You wanted this 10 of Cups experience, whatever way that looks like for you. You want that fulfillment or what have you, darling. But your life in your current state, you didn't see how, you didn't see how it was possible, right? You feel as if like your current life and how you to get from point A to point B, I'm having like allergies right now, honey. I'm a mess, honey. To get from point A to point B, you didn't see how that was even gonna happen, and so that was giving you a lot of anxiety because you're just like you're telling yourself, "I want to live on my own," you know, yada 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 yada. You had all this list of things that you wanted for your life, and you just in your current situation, it didn't seem like it would even be plausible, right? It didn't seem realistic at all for you, but it actually is, darling. It actually is. You know, the Fool card is associated with the number 0, representing a new journey entirely. You know, you're not changing chapters in a book, you're starting a new book entirely. Your story is greatly about to change, Aquarius. You just have to believe in it. You know, it's harder, easier said than done, darling, because you know you don't see it until already you're in the middle of it, Aquarius. You don't see how you go from point A to point B until much later, right? So that's what that hanged man represents, darling, as I was saying beforehand. So it's like, I know it's easier said than done, and it's a lot harder to just, you know, trust in that the process, right? But you know, trust in me, honey. It's my job to know this kind of stuff, right? Continuing on, Aquarius, we have the 5 of Cups, and this is under your sun energy as well as your Queen of Wands, Aquarius. And so for you guys, you know, this is quite literally the epitome of what's going on for you, darling, right? The 5 of Cups is like you have to move on, right? This is the where your path changes, right? You know, this person's looking bittersweet back at what it is that they have to leave or that they are leaving from, you know, cups being spilled and all that. Like, you're not happy about it, essentially, right? But once you change positions, once you start looking into this new path, you see these cups being filled, right? And we already talked about that Ace of Cups over here, honey, about how good that these new opportunities, these new connections coming in for you, darling, Aquarius. All right, so it's just like your cards are literally telling you the exact things that I already have said intuitively, Aquarius, right? So it's a very beautiful message. I point this out not because, you know, to inflate my ego, because ego don't pay the bills, darling, does me no good, but I point this out where it's just like, you know, because I know it's going to be really hard for some of you guys to really be present and connect with this message, because some of you guys, you don't want to really, you don't want to believe in it because you don't want to be disappointed, Aquarius. You're just like, yeah, maybe this is not my story, you know, whatever, and like whatever. But I point these out because it's like my intuition, or like what it was I was intuitively saying, and these cards following through with it. You know, at some point that skepticism has to be like, give credit where credit is due, darling. Be like, all right, I guess that has to be true if it's coming in through intuitively and then through the cards, right? It would be a different story if it came out through the cards first and then I said it intuitively, right? It wouldn't be nearly as believable. Since I've been telling y'all this stuff already, honey, you know, listen, right? Again, I don't say this just to gas myself up or anything, like, it don't matter, darling, right? Nothing changes in my life in that way. But I just, you know, I'm a professional tarot reader, but I also have been consuming tarot readings for a very long time, and so I know what to be looking for. So I just wanted to point that out so you guys can really allow yourself to receive this message, really. You have the 7 of Wands coming in here, Aquarius, for you, and this is what you need to be looking out for and what to be focusing in on. 7 of Wands, Aquarius, you know, new energies coming in, a lot of, you know, it's a lot of cards of attention, right? Even the 7 of Wands, you're having a lot of attention on you, a lot of people looking at you, Aquarius. I don't know if you have some type of platform or do something that garners a lot of attention or just has eyes on you in some way, but it's very interesting to see that theme here. And then Ace of Pentacles coming in, darling. Ooh, this is fabulous, Aquarius. This is absolutely fabulous for you, darling. And also, I just want to make a side note, darling. This has been one of the first readings in a long time for when I tune into Aquarian energy that is so simple to dissect. My Aquariuses that have been riding with me for a while know how much of a struggle it is for me to just dissect all the energies going on for y'all. I feel like life is about to get a lot simpler for you guys in the best of ways, darling. So 7 of Wands with this Ace of Pentacles coming in here, Aquarius. There's someone in your social circle or someone that you get attention from, Aquarius, that really elevates you with your Ace of Pentacles to get you to where it is that you need to be going or what it is that you're desiring, or for others of you in terms of like some type of social reading for y'all. There's someone that you're getting attention from. You might be receiving messages from a multitude of facets, Aquarius, and one of them, at least one of them, I will say, could be more, that is going to be worth for you guys to be investing energy into, because it's going to be very profitable or just very good for you, right? So definitely decipher or filter through the messages and find whoever is associated with that Ace of Pentacles energy. Okay, Aquarius? Final card to top off this energy here. Oh, two cards, I suppose. We have here the King of Cups and the Magician energy coming in here. Very interesting energies to be having here, admittedly, Aquarius. I feel as if emotionally, it's like your emotional well-being is directly influencing your manifestation ability. And as I was kind of touching on before with that Nine of Swords being the focal point and like that depression or just whatever's been crippling you, I feel like the better mental state that you are in is the easier it is for you to manifest and to bring forward things into your life, Aquarius. So definitely prioritize making sure that do whatever self-care that you need to do to tend to your mental health, because mental health and just mental health is obviously, of course, always important to be tending to, but make it a priority because when you feel good, Aquarius, that's when you, as the magician, when you feel good, you start manifesting some very fabulous things into your life, Aquarius, okay? So like overall, very positive messages here, Aquarius. You guys are garnering a lot of attention and really soon. And so again, I really want to be stressing to y'all at this current point in time, Aquarius, to just be really filtering through the messages and figure out which energies are associated with your Ace of Pentacles here. I know things don't look promising or feel promising to you right now, Aquarius, but your life is being set up in such a way, and I know it can sound like a cop-out and whatever, darling, if it does, but it's just like, y'all's happiness, you don't know how to go from point A to point B. How do you see yourself going through that? But it's not your job to know. Your job is just to make sure that you make it through each day, darling, and allow your spiritual team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your archangels, whatever it is you subscribe to, it's none of my business, of course, Aquarius. Allow them to do the work that they're there for, right? They're going to get you from point A to point B. You just need to make sure that you're standing and willing to just keep on moving forward in whatever direction that they tell you to move forward in. Okay, Aquarius? I love y'all so much. That is the tarot reading that I have for y'all today, Aquarius. If you enjoyed this tarot reading today, be sure to let me know in the comments below. Give this video a like and subscribe. Also, make sure that you found the code word to be putting down in the comments below, so you get entered into a raffle to have a chance to win a free reading by me. Book a reading with me, SimplyVelca.com. Next to my social medias, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All that is just being SimplyVelca. I'm a beautiful Aquarius. But yeah, I love you guys so much, Aquarius. Keep y'all's head up because your story's about to get so much better. Bye, y'all.